TFT combo between Sejuani Braum.
Yeah.
The permafrost you get from that Freljordian duo can be pretty damn silly. Sejuani starts it up, Braum follows it. Whoever's hit...
It's a great question.
Was it on screen? Did we just miss it?
I'm gonna go find out. You keep casting.
That's fine. Arla's being run down here. Gonna have to flash outside of that flail. Missing now on a decent roam timer. The Shy still going on forwards. Oh my days. Gets a bit of a hill. The Ignite cuts the healing on the Kolmamik though. Doesn't have the flash after earlier. There will be a Zenith Blade coming. Not slowed by the Glacial Flail. We'll need to try and find something here. Gets another heal. There's the Zenith Blade part 2. And Boomerang brings down the Crocodile.
Oh, the Shy. Really good on the airbag. Oh, he jumped over the bullet time.
Nicely done.
Slice actually gets him out of the Pays MF hold. That's important. Could have died under that. JDG does have level 6. Stealing away a Gromp. Nice to get a camp away while you can away from them, because you don't really get that many opportunities to.
A man who might in one other world be called Ale looks to get some damage down his forces away from his turret. It's pronounced Arla.
Yep. Shy left under turret, as you said. Dominus available for him. Might need to use it. No one's coming to help him right now unless Rookie teleports, and I think he'd rather be on top side. I think they want to kill this out.
Two-shot barrage, flash and phase, try and get something there. Fails miserably and dies. Teleport now, port side. Missing goes flashing with him, but the Shy still clears the way and gets away. Slice, Dice, and JDG come up with nothing.
So the cross-map doesn't towards it, as it really does just feel like now that IG get the most out of this. Rookie still has ult. They might go for him now in a 1v1. He has the E to cleanse out of some of that CC. That chain doesn't come through just yet. Now he locks them up under turret.
Holy moly, Missing's dead. Nicely played from Rookie. Flashes out. It doesn't get much better than that.
IG gets so much. You're just banking on them being a really good poke point later.
Absolutely. It's not been easy, and all the while, big chunks happening in mid lane. Rookies threatening topside. Invictus Gaming, they were asked to play these lanes quite aggressively, abuse the all-in combos they had, and outplay some of the dives as on top of that, just as a kind of cherry on top. This has been a pretty clean game, honestly, for Invictus Gaming. Yes, they're only 1,000 gold or so ahead, but they've got 5 grubs, they've got a dragon, they're in a really good spot to make this mid-game suffering for JDG.
JDG spots it on a ward. There is a teleport ward. Here comes Scout. He has himself no flash, but he has an ult.
Mako can try and jump to Gala here. Does so. Scout now looking for an angle. Great Glacial Prison, denies an easy invade. And on the other side, Missing is missing in action. Might be changing that one to killed in action. The Shy in a 1v1 versus Arla tries to deny the TPs. It's a close run fight, but a crunch on forwards. The wallop goes wide. The boulder does not.
The Shy goes down as Arla drinks him under the table. Renekton loses the battle of the Kaiju. It's in mid lane. IG do pick up a really good play. They stop Scout from getting a big play, and while this is happening, Rookie ends up getting that top lane tower. I think the remainder of it, if there was anything there. 1,000 gold live for him now. He teleports towards bot side to clean up this bot side tower as well now. IG getting themselves some pretty good plays across the map.
I want to see what happened in that Shy v Arla 1v1. I don't think it was a teleport interrupt or anything. It was just Chunks is missing. Steps forward to a bush he really shouldn't have sat in. Now going to have the permafrost and the Braum passive procced on him. There is nowhere you can go, Leona. You are frozen in ice.
Even with the Merc Treads, not enough CC to deal with that. Someone has to go Merc Treads to tank the CC. Sadly, Missing goes for it means he doesn't have anything to protect himself against the auto attacks, and Shun has to just watch once again JDG make a better play than he's been able to make so far. I don't think Scout has actually been the issue this game. He's been doing well to try and trade where he can, get some kind of opening, but he's not really been able to slow the game down enough so he can actually get time in a side lane. IG, you know, ahead 2k. We did say they needed to be ahead, and they are right now. Rookie, they go on Scout again. Another knockup. Here comes the ult.
Oh my days, that combo is brutal! Scout is dethroned. That Emperor has nowhere to go.
3 kills on Rookie's Yone as well. Not always a champion he's been that successful on historically. But this game, really making the plays, comboing up well with JDG. I think this Sejuani has been absolutely crucial on the Kai'Sa. He's been kind of outshone right now. He's really not had much chance to play the game. Gala is going to be vastly stronger than him for now.
He's got that Transformer Mana, as you were saying. But looking at 1.2 to 1.3k leads in mid and bot, this is a very, very scary point. And Invictus Gaming in this mid game, the 20-minute mark, probably about as strong as this comp gets on paper before it gets a little bit harder. And they've got the leads to work with and are trying to stick the knife in a little deeper while they have the advantage. Scout gets some time finally alone with a turret. I'm not even sure he's going to get a chance to clear it out, though, because Rookie's here. Unblind to Soul clears out the wave. They only get half a turret at most.
Yeah, so you give up a dragon.
Leash, though.
full patience bar. It's not close to that. They get to go melee range. Maker needs to be a little bit careful. Tanks up a spear. Here comes the teleport.
Jun has got flash, considering to get in, but it's a wonderful glacial prison. Their fates are sealed. The mid-jungle combo up again. Pays tries to ult in desperation, finds nothing. Now the blood battle fight comes on through. You'll see 1 or 2 stolen away, but they can't get that much more. Arla nearly at Mega, could look for an angle. Can't quite get it. The slow from the stride breaker, I believe, was enough to prevent him finding an angle.
Just not getting the value. Just not getting the value. You know, Shun is a player which I think he's been inconsistent in his own right, but I think right now,
buffered through. That's brutal. Scout has to flash as a result. The rest of the fight is still ongoing. There was JDG do come along. Reminder, no ult quite up for Rookie yet, so I think he just dies, gets a decent heal. And shield with that W, but the Spirit Cleave and the Immortal Shield will not.
Nice play from JDG to get that shutdown. They do get some gold onto the Misfortune. Here comes a play in the mid lane. The Shy could look for a stun onto Scout. Doesn't get it. Scout doesn't have a shuffle now or a flash. The chance they could just chase him down.
Yeah, looking for a bit more what the cooldown's at. Can't be miles off having the soldiers back up, but the Qs keep landing. True shot barrage claims the mid lane. A nice shot from Gala.
Turns out your E cooldown is more important than that. Couldn't dash to him with only the first rank of it, and now suddenly JDG are without an Azir, and they are very much corralled.
Rookie's got teleport. He spawns in 3 seconds. Can they look for more? Missing. Forced to go back the other way. Wonderful glacial fissure. Knocks up Pays, who cleanses out, but they've still got Permafrost to contend with. And Nidalee got nowhere. You are outdated. Saber-toothed tigers went extinct a millennia ago. The Shy, though, on the crocodile shows you exactly how long those ancient predators have been a threat. Arla tries, but there's nothing more he can do.
Invictus Gaming really come to life when their big skirmish mobile combos come online.
It's mid-air, so when he lands, you can still move. I think otherwise you lose the Misfortune pretty sharply as well. I mean, she does eventually fall, but you tried to make it as hard as you could. I give you credit where it's due, Pays. Unfortunately, you can't run away from the Crocodile and Yone for that long.
And that'll be something I guess JDG have to try and answer it somehow, but they have to deal with the engage again somehow.
Trying to get here in time, maybe look for the Hexcape for steal, not quite in time. The flyby 2 seconds too late, and now the front line will start falling as Missing once again is missing. The Shy being run down by 3 people, tries to escape, but that does leave Scout out to dry. Hit by the Glacial Prison, takes a huge chunk. Glacial Fissure after ensures he dies. Yes, the Shy falls, but that is the consolation prize, and I don't think the Shy is going to care all that much.
Oh, it's so powerful. Now remember, with the Ruinous Atacon, their grubs mean they absolutely crap on towers. It's basically like having those 6 grubs without actually taking the 6th one yourself. They have the Baron buff, they can keep buffing up the minions. That's going to be at least inhibitor down. I think at this point they'll take the tower. Can they stick for more than that? Surely they can, and yes they do.
Hayes hit with that Brawn passive with the Qs coming on through from Ezreal. Got Scary second. Maker down at 20% HP though means you probably do need to think about backing with the HP bars totals just that little bit too low to keep
I think that last Nidalee spear saves the inhibition.
Yeah, right.
And on the other side of that, you know, the range champion of the Ezreal is doing so well. Gala's having a great day at the office. His Varus earlier, incredible skill shot accuracy. Same thing here with Ezreal. Really good.
Started by Invictus Gaming.
So, IG, they have no Ezreal ult, but that's, you know, going to be put lower and lower cooldown as more Qs hit. Gala, good skill shot, actually gets something on the Missing. Another one here. Shy has his ult running.
Oh boy, Glacier Prison just wide, but Missing is unfortunately left out of dry again. The Primal Surge is just not enough. They kill off the Leona, they kill off Shun's Nidalee, and the rest of JDG have to run away. Another Arctic Assault forward flash, trying to get the Permafrost onto Arla, who just about gets out with a flash of his own.
IG have really just put JDG to the sword. I think it's a massive jungle difference. I think mid lane has been a big difference too. I wouldn't even say that Scout is the problem this game. It's just that the mid jungle from JJ and Rookie has been so effective. Gala's skill shot accuracy. Also notable too, JDG have not been able to reach the point where they can play from long range. They have to deal with IG diving into melee range time after time.
They do. Bloodthirst on top of everything else. It is not getting easier here, folks.
So, question in chat, is Rookie back? Well, his game earlier today was good. This one's looking pretty good too. We'll check in after the round robin as soon as we start getting to bigger series again. JJ is so goddamn tanky at this point. And he's probably just going to walk over and just get Heartsteel stacks, isn't he? That's exactly what he's going to do. He's quite tanky though. You don't necessarily want to
prison onto Arla, but does get to hop away, but that does force him out of a potential play. And he's missing someone out to dry. The bullet time interrupted by a glacial fissure. Nice work from the side of Mako. And now Gala left to start running. It's a double for him already. Make that a triple. We know what this man is known for. Scout and Ala don't want to give him another penta to his roster. And instead, they'll look to get towards these inhibitors with 2 of the members down. 3, sorry.
Every member of IG has really played their part, even the Shy. He's been soaking pressure as best he can. Mako's ult, everyone piling into the Nexus.
Scout being jumped on. Goes golden. Gala going to be given a potential option here. Ala gets at least one more. It's a glorified quadra, but Invictus Gaming in command from minute 1. Put JDG to the sword. Invictus by name, Invictus by nature.
JDG, despite...